What's going on, guys, and welcome to my fishing adventures. It's currently quite late in the afternoon, as you can see. It's probably a bit over an hour until that sun sets, and I've brought the boat out and I've got 5 crab pots with me, so we're going to be throwing some pots out this afternoon, leaving them overnight, and then early tomorrow morning we'll be back to check them. So before I left home, I quickly baited up the trap so I'm not stuffing around out here doing that sort of stuff. So the pots are already baited, already set up, ready to go, so we'll go find a spot now and throw them in. So the baits that we'll be using, that one, the metal pot just there, that's got a fish frame in it. The one just there's got leftover bait fish. I think that one there's got half a chicken in it. The one under there should have a half a chicken, and that one is a bonito. Alright, so we're going to throw the first pot in now. We're going with the steel trap with the fish frame. So we're in about 4 meters of water. I'm trying to get them in a bit deeper because we've had a ton of rain over the last month, which pushes all the crabs out of the mangroves and creeks, and they find the deeper water. So that's why I'm aiming for, I'm not putting them right up against the mangroves, I'm just aiming for a little bit deeper water. Here goes the second pot. This one's in a bit of a channel, so it's a little bit deeper than that last one. So here's the third pot. This one's got half the chicken in it. We got a creek just in front of us here, so we'll be throwing that one in just there. Oop, nearly went upside down. So that's the third pot, and we'll go put the fourth out now. So fourth pot is half a chicken again. Probably can't see much, but we'll be throwing that one in just there. It's a little bit deeper there, it's almost 5 meters, so we'll see how that one goes. Here goes the fifth and final pot. There is actually 2 people on board, so legally we can have 8 pots. We've only chose to have 5. So there's our last pot there. We've got all 5 traps pretty much straight in a line, straight along this island here. So they're all in about probably 3.5 to 5 meters of water. So yeah, we'll see how they go. So we're just heading home now. So those traps are going to get an overnight soak. So it's probably 6 o'clock now. So we'll probably be back 6 o'clock tomorrow. So they'll have a 12-hour soak. So I got a good feeling about it with all the rain we've just had. There's definitely crabs on the run, I know that. So yeah, we'll see how we go. So it's time to check these pots now. It'd be a little bit before 6. We're just pulling the first pot. Looks like just a bunch of undersized ones in this one. So we'll get rid of these and move on to the next pot. So this one here, that would have been most likely a legal crab, but because he's got the big chunk out of him there, we're gonna have to let him go. But yeah, that one probably would have been a keeper, if that's right. So I think this is the third pot. We actually couldn't find the second one, so we'll have to go back and have another go. But hopefully this one's done better than the first pot. Definitely one, I reckon 2 keepers there at least. Maybe 3. Definitely a lot of crabs on the move, as you can tell. It's a good crab there. Yeah, at least 2 keepers, so we'll get them out and give you a look. So that's our first keeper. He's on the spike on the right. And he's got about 2 mil, oh, probably 3 mil. You know, about 2 mil on the left there, so we're on the right. And he's on the left, so that's a legal one. So I'll tie him up and then we'll get that one out, which is a nice crab. So looking at the crabs in the trap now, so there's that one big one definitely legal. There's two others there that I'm going to check because they look pretty close. So we might have more than two yet. So you can see we got a male here on the right. He's got the triangle and the semicircle's the female. So that's undersized, that male. The female's got to go back, so those two can swim away, and we'll get this big one now. That's a good crab, that one. Rock solid like that last one we tied up. Heaps of weight in him. So these two here are the ones I wanted to check. That one's well and truly under. Same as that one. So we just got two keepers out of that one. So we're on the third pot that we can find. Fingers crossed this one's like the last one and got a few keepers. Oh, look at that. Don't know if the camera would have seen that, but there was a crab sitting there and he just fell in. That one will be a keeper. So I reckon just one keeper. Oh, no, there might be two again. So that's the one, the second one that I said could possibly be legal, and I reckon he's a mil under. Hopefully the camera can see that. We're on the right, and the left would be a mil. So that one's undersized, so he'll go back, but this one here, he'll definitely be legal. Yeah, that's our third keeper out of 3 pots. So I'll tie this one up and then we'll move on to the last one that we can find, then we'll move back to try and find that second one. So we ended up finding the one that we lost, which is this one. Looks like no keepers in that one. Monster female right there, real big. But yeah, no keepers. So we'll have a look at that female. So that's a monster. So that's that female. Have a go at the size of that thing. So it's trying to give you a size comparison. It's an absolute donkey that, but it's female, so it's got to go back. And then the rest of these I'm just going to pour out, so here's the 5th and final pot. Got a good feeling about this one. There might be one keeper, but that's not very good at all. Alright, we'll get that one out there, measure him, see how he went. Fingers crossed that can be our 4th legal crab. So I got another big female, it's got to go back. I'll grab the measure behind you. Yeah, yep. So that's our 4th keeper, which isn't too bad. I would have liked a few more crabs, but 4 will do us. Righto, I'll tie this one up as well. So here's the 4 crabs we ended up with. We got the 2 tied up. That's the last one we just caught. And I got the big one in the trap here. He's untied because I used him as a thumbnail to get a photo. But yeah, he's a nice crab, that one. Those 3 are just, no, they're not big, but All 4 crabs are like super full, they're rock solid, so they'll be good eating crabs. So I've got the crabs in the fridge now. They've been in there for a couple of hours and they're all asleep. So I put that one on the scales and it weighed 1.2 kilos. That's the biggest one we got. The other 3 are about 850, 900. They're all about around the same kind of weight. So I'm pretty happy with that one. It's not a big crab, it's not bad, but it just goes to show you how full it is. It's got a lot of weight to it for the size of it. But yeah, we're going to end the video here. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.